Okay, so let us have a look at accommodation at Mulungushi. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the types of accommodation, the fees, hostels, and also a brief talk about how to apply. And then we're going to spend a lot of time discussing the hostels. So before we even get started, I'd like you to have a quick look at this video clip. It shows the surrounding of Mulungushi University. Video by Tendai. Yeah, so you can check out her TikTok account. The link is in the description. Yeah, so that you can get to appreciate more of her content. Yeah, so now getting to our business, accommodation. So what are the types of accommodation that you find at Mulungushi? So we basically have two categories. These are up school and down school. Yeah, so you may even wonder like where does the up comes from, down? Yeah, so it is just the orientation of Mulungushi. So when you are going to the administration, the hostels which are somewhere there. So when you are going to the administration, it is more like you are going uphill. Yeah, and then when you are going in the opposite direction for the classes on the other side, it is like you are going steep down school. Yeah. So now what do we find up school and what do we find down school? So starting with up school, we have what are called high-rise hostels, and then we have what I've categorized as standard hostels, and then we also have sabbaticals, and then for down school we have odd arrangement and new arrangement, which is called freshers compound. Yeah, so we're going to talk about each one of these in pretty much detail. Yeah. So starting with the high-rise hostels, these they are found up school. So high-rise hostels we have there are currently 4. So there's an unfinished building. Yeah, so obviously later in the future it will be completed. Yeah, so currently we have 4 high-rise hostels. So these they are called high-rise because of their appearance. So the high-rise hostels look like this. We have the first floor, or we call it the ground floor, first floor, second floor. Yeah, so these are the high-rise hostels. So in the high-rise hostels, they accommodate 4 people in one room. Yeah, and then what you have to know about the high-rise hostels is that they accommodate both gender. So we have so they have compartments. So like we have this room. So like how can I even explain this for you nicely? Yeah, okay. So like giving an example here, you can see this is a room and this is a room. So 2 rooms make up one compartment. So when you enter inside, you'll find that this is like let's just say this is room 5. So this will be 5A, 5B. You'll find maybe girls in both of these rooms. The next one, room 6, it will have room 6A and 6B. It will be for boys. The next one again, 7A, 7B, girls. Yeah, so that's how the high-rise hostels are arranged. So in one room there are 4 people. In room A, 4 people. Room B, 4 people again. So so these 2 rooms, they make one compartment and they share the same toilet and bathroom. So which means 8 people share the same toilet and the same bathroom. Yeah, so this is should be Kariba Hostel, and this is Bangwahulu, and then there we have Tanganyika high-rise hostels. So I said there are 4. Another one, it is a bit distant from these. It is somewhere that side near the labs. So it is called Mweru Hostel. It also accommodates 2 people in 1 room. Yeah, and then there are also other hostels, somewhere there, somewhere there. Yeah, so here I'm just trying to give you an idea of what the high-rise hostels look. Yeah, so you can have more pictures. So this is another view of the high-rise hostels. Yeah, so this one was taken in 2014. Yeah, some 11 years ago. Yeah, and then what else do we have? Yeah, so this is just another view showing us the high-rise hostel. So this was taken from the library. Yeah, so and then I would like to show you also this short video clip which shows the high-rise hostels. So it was taken by a colleague. Okay, so where is it? Okay, so this is it. So these are the high-rise hostels. So the one you're seeing here is Kariba Hostel. Yeah, it is an international hostel. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. And then this one, it is Bangwahulu Hostel. Yeah, and then there we have Tanganyika Hostel. Yeah, the one which has been pointed. And then deep somewhere there, though not so clear, we have Lusemfa Hostel, which is for females. We'll talk about it. And then on the other side, we have Kafiwe Hostel. Yeah, so those are standard hostels. Yeah, we'll talk about them. So there's Kafiwe and Chambeshi. Yeah, so I just wanted you to have a look at that video. It was made by Professor One. So I also look for his contact so that I put it in the description. You can reach out to him. Also, if you have questions, you'd like to see more videos. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. Yeah. So now, what I'm calling standard hostels. So we have 3 standard hostels currently at Mulungushi. So this one should be something like Kafiwe. So the standard hostels, they accommodate 2 people in 1 room. For the high-rise, it's 4 people in 1 room. But the standard hostels, they accommodate 2 people in 1 room. Yeah, and then but they have communal bathrooms and toilets, meaning like people on the ground floor, they use a central toilet, like, yeah, it is located somewhere in the midway. Also, people on the first floor, they also have a communal toilet, meaning all these rooms up, they share toilets together. They're about like 4 this side. Yeah, so this is what standard hostels look. Yeah, and then we have sabbaticals. These they are basically houses. So previously Mulungushi used to accommodate lecturers. Even now, yeah, but not as much. So the houses in which lecturers used to be accommodated, they were turned into bed spaces for students, and they are called sabbaticals. So they are found up school. They are beyond the high-rise hostels. Yeah, so they are further. And then down school we have what I'm calling odd arrangement. Yeah, so these are the hostels which were there some way back. Yeah, so how do these odd arrangements look like? So these are the odd arrangements found down school. Yeah, and also this is giving you an example of the odd arrangements. Yeah, and then I'll go into the new arrangement which is found down school. we have what is called Freshers Compound. So Freshers Compound, now here we have new hostels which were just built. So they look like this. You can even see like the color is different from the other down school hostels. Yeah, so this is a Freshers Compound. Yeah, so that was a kind of a summary of the hostels which are found at Mulungushi. Yeah, so we'll get back. I will get back to them. So now let's quickly go through the fees. Yeah, so we have these kinds of hostels which I've listed, which we have talked about. So for all of them, the accommodation fee is 2,100, except for high-rise hostel, it is 3,110. Yeah, they even put a withdraw charge. Mulungushi. Yeah, so high-rise hostels 3,100, and the rest of accommodation in campus it's 2,100. So these fees are per semester. In semester 1, if you're in a high-rise hostel, you pay 3,110 kwacha, and then if you are in any of these, you pay this amount. Yeah. So yeah, and then you can also take note that these fees are subject to change. You can find by the time you are going to school, you find them at maybe high-rise hostels are now 3,500. Yeah, so this just gives you an idea of how much you can prepare. Yeah, so these are semester fees. So you can multiply by 2 to find out for the whole academic year. And you can always reach out to me when you have questions, need clarity. You can comment on this video, or even just reach out directly on WhatsApp. Yeah, just inform me that you got the line from a YouTube video. Yeah, so these are the fees. We're not going to spend time here. So now hostels. Let us discuss the hostels which are found at Mulungushi. So we'll start with high-rise, or we'll start with up school rather. So up school has 3 categories. Like I said, we have high-rise, standard, and sabbaticals. We begin with high-rise. So the high-rise hostels, I already said, they are for 4 people in a room. They are mixed gender. Room 1 girls, room 2 boys, room 3 girls, just like that. And what hostels specifically are there? So we have these. We have Kariba, we have Bangwehulu, Tanganyika, and Mweru. So can I just add something? We discussed them. We can skip. Okay. So Kariba hostel, I said that this is an international hostel. So why is it that? So it's because international students, all these students who are coming from outside Zambia, be it South Africa, Zimbabwe, all these countries, they are usually accommodated in Kariba hostel. So so international students, usually their rooms are reserved. Yeah, because maybe it can be quite challenging settling in a country where you are not so familiar. Finding a boarding house would be something. Yeah, so they get to have this privilege. So a lot of international students are found in Kariba. Yeah, so this is not fixed. Others you'd find them in Tanganyika. Yeah, and then we have all these Bangwehulu, Tanganyika, Mweru. So these hostels, they are quite good, and the reason why they are 3,100 is because maybe they are just fancy. So mostly when you just Google or try to just look for pictures of Mulungushi, we will only be showing you these. We rarely talk about the others. Yeah, so these, they give the beauty of Mulungushi. Yeah, so and then just quick advantages which I can tell you so that you have something in mind when applying. Kariba, yeah, quite good. So I love Tanganyika because when I was at main campus, at least here there was strong Wi-Fi. Yeah, so you can try to look out for Tanganyika hostel. Yeah, you get a room there. At least there's good Wi-Fi. Yeah, and then Mweru, I liked it because it was near the labs and it is like just in the middle, going to the up school classes and going to the down school classes. Mweru is quite centered. Yeah, and then these two, they're just cool. Yeah, the app school, and then they're also found near the app school market, especially like Bangohulu. It is near the app school market. Yeah, so this is what you can know about these hostels. I've already shown you the pictures. So here's a reminder: Kariba, Bangohulu, Tanganyika. Yeah. So now we can move. So let's talk about the standard hostels. So these, I said, they are for 2 people in a room. And oh, did I mention they are gender specific? Maybe I didn't talk about that. So standard hostels, they are gender specific, meaning the whole lot of one hostel, it will belong to either males or females. So for males, we currently only have one hostel, which is Chambeshi. Yeah, so Chambeshi hostel, you only find guys there. And then for females, we have 2. There's Kafue and Lusemfwa hostel. Yeah, so Chambeshi, I didn't like it very much. It wasn't appealing when I was at main campus. It was quite messy. Yeah, so but I hope in the years following, it is worked on and yeah, it looks better. Yeah, so but for guys who are looking to be in a room for 2 and it is up school, you can consider, or you only have Chambeshi. There are limited options. Females, you have Kafue and Lusemfwa. Yeah, so Lusemfwa, it's quite famous for some reason. Yeah, so I like these. They are quite neat. Yeah, so at least by the time I used to pass by. Yeah, so these are the 3 standard hostels which you'll find at Mulungushi up school. So they all look like this. Yeah, so this should be Kafue. Yeah, I'm even getting to forget. And then behind it it's Chambeshi. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I might not be so sure. Yeah, so but they all look like this. Yeah, just that inside now depends on the students who will be there in that academic year. Yeah, so those are the standard hostels. So we have talked about 2 types of accommodation up school. Let's look at the third one, which is the SBAs. So when you are applying for accommodation up school, when you just see SBA 1, SBA 4, these they are sabbaticals. So for the sabbaticals, like I already explained, these are houses. So for the sabbaticals, they are the last options. Yeah, so this is the last option you can go for. I would say it's even better to be down school at least than in a sabbatical. So what are the sabbaticals? Before I even scare you, so the sabbaticals, they are houses. So they depend on the depending on the sabbatical house. So unfortunately I just don't have pictures. Yeah, so like I said, we just show you these because they are so nice. Yeah, forgetting to show you the other side. So sabbaticals, these are houses. So like you would find sabbatical 1, it is a house which is having like 3 rooms. So we are going to have a kitchen, and then there's going to be a sitting room. In the sitting room, there are going to be bed spaces, and also in the bedroom there are going to be bed spaces. Yeah, so the sabbaticals, they are gender specific. You'd find sabbatical 1 is males, and then 2 and 3 they are females, 4 should be males. Yeah, and then 15 females, 25 is also for females. So there are a lot of them. I don't even know the total number of sabbaticals, and they are quite scattered. You'd find this one here, another one it is some distance. Yeah, so the disadvantage with the sabbaticals, they are quite distant if you're having a class down school. So there are classes down school and up school. So if you're having a class down school, you'd walk for like 15 minutes. Yeah, it can go up to that much. Yeah, so that is how vast Mulungushi is. So the sabbaticals, they are quite distant comparing to down school. Yeah, but if you're having a class up school, at least the distance is so near. Yeah, so there are a lot of them, and the good part is most of these, they are found around the Dean of Students office. Yeah, so, and there the Wi-Fi is so powerful. For females, I would recommend you look out for sabbatical 25, and then the sabbatical 18 and also 15. Yeah, so these are very good. At least I managed to go to these. Yeah, guys, something like sabbatical 3, sabbatical 2. So for the sabbaticals, there are some which are just like, it is just one room. Yeah, it is like a small house, just one room. Meaning if there is one bed, if there's one banker, meaning you just be 2 people. But for some sabbaticals, they are very big, like sabbatical 25. You'd find that in the sitting room, they are like, is it 3 banker beds, meaning there are 6 people. Yeah, and if you are sitting in this, if your bed space in this is in the sitting room, it means that those people who found spaces in the bedrooms, they have to pass through your room to go to their room. Yeah, so no wonder it makes it an unpopular option. Yeah, and then there used to be snakes around. Yeah, so this is found further beyond up school. Yeah, so it is near the bush. So at some point, students would find a snake, they kill and all that. Yeah, so but being in campus is good. Yeah, but just that these, they are kind of the last option. Yeah, so any questions always there. Now down school. This down school contains majority of the hostels. You can't even manage to count. You can, but you'll be tired. So down school, I said we have odd arrangement and we have new arrangement. I'm going to talk about all that. Yeah, so ladies first. So we're going to talk about girls. So what hostels do you find down school for females? So down school, about 90% of the hostels, they're for 2 people in a room. Yeah, a lot of them, they're for 2 people in a room. So what specific hostels can you find on the portal when it's open? So we have Lalafuta, we have Dongwe. So these are hostels for 2 people in a room. Yeah, so for all of the hostels I'm going to list, that for 2 people in a room. The ones for 4 people I'll also indicate. Yeah, so we have Lalafuta, Dongwe. These are good hostels. They are found in the center of down school. Yeah, and they are near the down school Wi-Fi. So girls, you can check, you can be on the lookout for these. And then now we have Lungwebungu, we have Kafulafuta and Zambezi. So for this one, I hope I got the spelling correct. Should be like Lungwebungwe. Yeah, so but where you just see Lungwe something, and something has already clicked to your mind, like you can see stars. So like in the document I made for you on basic first year necessities, the basic requirements you need for as an incoming first year. You saw I put stars. Oh, by the way, for those who might not have the document, you can just let me know on WhatsApp. Yeah, so when I put stars, then at least there's something about that thing. Yeah, so in that document, I said where I have put a star, it means that item which has been listed is very important. You just have to come with it. Yeah, so you should look out for that document, and you should also look out for the video. I made the video on things you have to carry as a first year. Yeah, so back to accommodation. What's special about Lungwewungu, Kafulafuta, Zambezi? Starting with Lungwewungu, so this one I even have a picture. So Lungwewungu, it is good because it's connected to the genset. Yeah, so I think later on, all the hostels are going to be connected to the genset. But as at now, it's not every hostel. So when power goes, you have to go to the classes to charge your gadgets and all that. So Lungwewungu, it is connected to the genset. Yeah, so that gives it a bonus, like you'd enjoy if you are there. And then Kafulafuta, it is also connected to the genset. Zambezi, it is also connected to the genset. Yeah, and then Zambezi, it is one of the best hostels. Girls, this is one of the best hostels you can go for. You can even see the 3 stars. So at Zambezi hostel, you are going to find it is connected to the genset. You are allowed to cook from the rooms, and like Dongwe and Lalafuta. So for these, you have to go to the kitchens, which are separate. They are outside. Yeah. So, but for Zambezi and this one also, you have to cook in the rooms. So there are specialized sockets which are there. So in the past, students in these hostels, they used to go to the dining hall. But since they removed the dining hall, it meant that students will now have to be cooking like from the rooms. Yeah, so there are sockets just for cooking, like at least you can connect a stove. Yeah, so if you can also cook from these rooms, but when they find you, it's trouble. They'll get the cooker. Yeah, so these they are connected to the gensets. You can cook from the room. Yeah, and then Zambezi, I loved it so much. It was neat. Yeah, just like Lalafuta. For Lungwewungu, it is an odd arrangement. For these, they're at least new. They are newer than the others. So Kafulafuta and Zambezi, they are top notch. Yeah, and then what makes Zambezi to be even better than Kafulafuta is the Wi-Fi. It is so near. You can be in your room and then you're using the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so these are things students love about these hostels. So Zambezi, you cook. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, water. Water is not so much a challenge here. Like these, they are very near to disaster. So disaster is a place. I wonder why we call it disaster. So disaster, it is just an area where there are rooms for rent. Yeah, they are very expensive. Like per day you would pay 250. Yeah, so water is very good here. You can find that for the other hostels, water has gone, but here maybe the pressure is just reduced. When water goes near these hostels, then meaning you have to go now to the same area which I've said, the disaster, where water is like pumped, where there is so much pressure. Yeah, so they are very good. If you get the chance, at least go for these. Yeah, so let's proceed. We have Rwanginga, we have Mbereshi and Mosondweshi. Rwanginga, it is number 1 tier, like Zambezi. So these two, they are the best hostels you can go for. Females. Rwanginga, it is very neat, and I forgot to mention this one, Rwanginga, Zambezi, Kafulafuta. These, they are very small, but Lungwewungu, it is big. So Uh, yeah. So Lwanginga, it is short. It is a small hostel. Like how many rooms are there? Like 12. Yeah, but for these ones they can be. For the others they can go up to like 16. Yeah, so there are very few people. Yeah, so that is Lwanginga. It is very good, connected to the genset. For this one, it's very good because the Wi-Fi is found in this hostel. Yeah, so when you are in Lwanginga, uh, buying bundles won't be so frequent. Yeah, so this is why you find the whole attendance office down school for this section. Yeah, so these they are very good hostels. We have Lukusashi, which is connected to the genset. Yeah, although it is quite big. Yeah, and then we have Machili, Mwinulunga. So these two, they're also connected to the gensets. They are very good, but I didn't like what I was seeing in terms of sanitation, I would say. Yeah, they used to be quite messy. Yeah, all the time. And like Zambezi, Lwanginga, these are top notch. And yeah, Kaflafuta, there's Magoye, I think. I forgot to mention it. Yeah, so there's also Magoye Hostel. It's very neat and very small, very good. Yeah, so Litikila, it is found. It is not near these hostels. It is found somewhere near the SS classes, the down school classes. Yeah, so we can quickly run through other kinds. We have Luswishi, Lufugu, Lufupa, Kaflafuta, Luangwa, Lukusashi. And by the way, you don't have to know all these. Yeah, you don't have to know them. Yeah, although I managed to remember each and every hostel, each of these I managed to remember. Just that I used to move around down school a lot. Yeah, so when you after like a year you'll be able to know most of them. Yeah, so but the purpose of this video, can I tell you a secret? You just have to like for the hostels which you see that okay, I think this one I would love it, you just like write it down so that by the time it's time to apply, you'll be able to apply as fast as you can. Yeah, and applying for accommodation is quite hard. Yeah, so one thing here, these they are districts. Yeah, except for like Zambezi. Zambezi is a river in Zambia, but for also the Luangwa, and then for these others, Lufugu, Lufupa, Luswishi, we adore these Lwanginga, Mwinulunga. These are districts. So if you see that you're interested in a particular hostel, you also look for the province, because when applying, you have to click a province and then it will bring you the districts, which will be the hostels. Yeah, so Zambezi, is it in Western? Is it in Southern? So when the portal opens, you have to go straight to the province. Yeah, so these are quite good hostels. Luswishi, it is near VSS classes. Lufugu, it is near Dongwe, it is near the hostel attendant. And Lufupa, I loved it so much for its neatness. It's a very neat hostel. Yeah, so all these are for 2 people in a room. So you can check out Lufupa and Lufugu. These are very neat. Kaflafuta, didn't we mention it? Oh yeah, we mentioned it here. It is connected to the genset and it's very neat and it is small. So when a hostel is small, it is good because there are not going to be so many people. Luangwa connected to the genset. Yadukusashi, also a very good hostel. Yeah, so I think I won't talk too much because the video will be so long. Oh, Magoye, I thought I forgot to mention it. 3 stars. This is a very good hostel. The Wi-Fi, it is so near, water is reliable, it is neat, it is small. Yeah, Mbereshi, Mumbwa. Yeah, these are good hostels. Yeah, so these make up the arrangement of odd hostels. They are all for 2 people in a room, and they all share the same toilets. You'd find like there are about 4 toilets. Yeah, so everyone in the hostel, they get to use the same. We can move. So now we can look at uh, hostels for 4 people in a room. So these, they are very few. They are very limited. And I can't remember all of them. I think I've left out some. Yeah, so but you can find Kawe, Mukoshi, Luano, Chitambo. So these, they are districts. You just have to know, when you click Central Province, you are going to find hostels like Kawe. You are going to find Mukoshi. For Luano, I don't know where it is found on the map of Zambia. Yeah, so these, they are quite not so good. So the good part, maybe as girls, you can like that the rooms are big. Yeah, so I think you can love that. And what else? For Kawe, it is at least neat. So for most of them, I don't know, maybe it was the time I was at main campus. Yeah, but they are not so appealing. So this is a personal opinion. Yeah, so experiences differ, and academic years, they differ. You can find that the ones I'm saying, they are neat. By the time you're going to school, they are something else. Yeah, so these are the odd arrangements. This is Lungwebungu. This one, Lungwebungu, it is here. And then for Zambezi, it is found behind it. It is smaller. This is a very long hostel. It's very big. But for Zambezi, Lwanginga, Magoye, they are just in the same line. They are small and neat. Their appearance is even a bit different. Same color, but they just look so good. This is a hostel for guys. Okay. So, this is arrangement of the dance school hostels. This one is Luswishi. I mentioned it. It's close to SS classes. So this road is taking you to the SS classes. Yeah, so this is Luswishi. And then there is Luitikila. Yeah, they are quite good, and water here is at least doesn't go very much. Yeah, so we have a lot to talk. I thought this video was going to be short, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's talk about the odd arrangement, or the new arrangement for females. Yeah, we're still on females. Hey, girl child, you have a lot of options, but it's not easy to apply. So the new arrangement, there are only 2 per room. There are no hostels for 4 people in a room. Yeah, so we have all these: Mulunga, Chavuma, Sioma, Sesheke, Kasemba. And we also have Kasama, Chinsali, Chipata, Choma, Lusaka. So what about these stars? So these stars, they simply mean these hostels, they are quite good. So these ones here, they are the ones which are found at Freshers Compound. They were completed in 2023. For these, they were completed in 2022. And then the other good part about these hostels is that they are all connected to the genset. Yeah, although by the time I was at main campus, they were not connected to the genset. But you've seen how things change. So in time, you'd find that even all these, they are connected to the genset. Yeah, so I'm just giving you the good part about these as at present. Yeah, so all of these, they are found in a dance school. They are new hostels. Yeah, what else can I say? They're also close to the market outside campus. Yeah, the disadvantage is that they are quite distant. Going to the up school classes, yeah, they are quite distant. You'd walk for 10 or more minutes. Yeah, also these, so the good part about all these hostels is that they are clean. They are very clean. I don't know, maybe it's because they are new or something. Yeah. So a picture of the new arrangement. They all look like this. They are grey. You cook from the kitchen and you share the same toilet as a hostel. Any questions? My line is right here. Inbox me on WhatsApp. Maybe you want advice like me I'm like this. I would like for a hostel. Like I can advise you like depending on what you are feeling comfortable with. Yeah. So for any questions you can reach out. Yeah. So now let's go to the boy child. What arrangement? As a guy, you have these rooms or these hostels. So they are all for 2 people in a room. There are a lot of hostels for guys. I think I've even left some. There are just so many. So Luezi, it is a very good hostel, quite neat, same as Luela. For these two, Kabompo and Swapula, I remember I wanted so much to. When I went to school, I was like, Swapula is very good because it is near the Wi-Fi, it is small, it is neat, it is near to the water source. Like, if in the hostels water isn't coming out, it is very close to the disaster area. Yeah, so disaster doesn't sound nice. Yeah, so it is near the area where we used to fetch water. Yeah, so unlike when you are coming from a different hostel, when water goes, you have to walk for a distance. And imagine you are carrying a bucket. But these two, they are very nice. Just a very short distance. Yeah, so these are the hostels which you can find. Lundazi, I didn't like it very much. The sanitation, the toilets were not appealing to me. When I was at main campus, I didn't like it so much. Luongo, this one is just populated. Yeah, same as Lueti. Yeah, and then Kapoche is quite a good hostel. Kalambo, good. Yeah, and all these are not. Yeah, so guys, if you would like more information, yeah, you definitely have my line. Just reach out like you didn't talk about Chongwe. Tell us. I'll be there. So and then there are hostels for 4 people in a room. We have Kapiri, Chiwombo, Chisamba, Serenje, Mumbwa. Yeah, so all these hostels, they accommodate 4 people in a room. You share the same toilet as a hostel. Yeah, and one thing about this, at least water is quite good. Yeah, from what I experienced, water supply was quite okay. Yeah, so more on odd arrangement. Okay, we have a lot, like I said, we have a lot of hostels. So they are like this. I think maybe I've even forgot some. Yeah, so we have Maninga, Lukanga, blah 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 blah. So just to shed some light, Maninga, this is a top-notch hostel. This is the hostel where I used to stay. So it's not like I'm showing favoritism because it's my former hostel. It is just good. So like I was talking about the females hostels, I said when I talk about cleanliness, it also depends on the students who are there. Yeah, so depends on the characters you have. So Maninga, we had a very good working environment. Yeah, we actually had a timetable. Like we just agreed, no, on this day, this week, room 1 and 2, they are the ones who are going to ensure that the sinks are clean. Room 5, 7, and 9, they are the ones who are going to all that. Yeah, so it was a very good experience staying at Maninga. Yeah, and then what makes it good is that it is the nearest down school hostels for males. Apart from the other ones which I mentioned, or I haven't mentioned them. Oh no, I did. These Luapula and Kabompo, they are the only two hostels which used to be connected to the genset at first. Yeah, and then they are close to the Wi-Fi. They are nice. And then now the nearest hostel after those, it's Manyinga. Yeah, so this one, our water is at least, so like the way they are arranged, there's Manyinga, then Lukanga, Lumezi, Mafinga, Rufunsa, Sakeji. This one, it is the furthest. So you find that when water goes here or this, you find that maybe at Manyinga the pressure has just reduced. Yeah, so and then if here it also goes, and then we go to the females hostels, Zambezi to go and fetch. Yeah, so Manyinga is quite near, and it is center. It is not so far going outside campus, going across, and also going up, which is quite near. Yeah, so this was a top-notch hostel. It was very clean. People from the surrounding hostels, they used to use our toilets. Like you are failing to use the toilet in your hostel. That is how neat it was. Yeah, so I just hope the spirit we had continued. Yeah, and with a lot of engineers in it. Yeah, and then Lukanga, very good, connected to the genset, same as Lumezi. Yeah, so these hostels that are connected to the genset. Are these hostels you are allowed to cook from the toilets? Oh, sorry, you're allowed to cook from the rooms, but for these others, you are not allowed. Yeah, because they are kitchens, but for these, the kitchens are quite distant. Yeah, so Mafinga, Rufonsa, they are quite good. Kalambo, this is a good hostel. Also Lupande and Serenji. Kabompo, I talked about it, it's quite okay. Kanshivia, it is the neighbor of Manyinga. It is connected to the genset. It was a good hostel, or it is a good hostel. Yeah, Mpamazi and Mumbezi, they are near the SSS classes. Yeah, so, and water is very good here. Yeah, so that's the odd arrangement. Yeah, so this is the odd arrangement, and then now we move on to the new arrangement. So I forgot to edit this. So these are new arranged hostels. They are very new and very nice. For these which have stars, they are found at Freshers Compound. They are connected to the genset and they are quite good. Kaoma, it is the first hostel when you enter the Freshers Compound, and then you go Nalolo, Mwanti, Mulowezi, Loampa, Senanga. Yeah, so the key is to know where these districts are found, so that when you get to apply, you do it so fast. These, they are not connected to the genset, but Mansandola, they are very neat. Also Ngawe, I didn't like it very much because it's very long. Yeah, when the hostel is big, there are going to be more people, and imagine when the others squatting. Yeah, so if you care so much about your sanitation, yeah, the good part about Ngawe, it is close to the ICT center. People study from there, and if water goes in this area, people go to the ICT center, and this one, it is the first hostel which is close to the ICT center. Yeah, so that sums up the hostels. Yeah, so this is the Freshers Compound, yeah, which has all these hostels. Yeah, so that was it for accommodation. Yeah, so all those hostels are found at main campus. Yeah, just that by the time I was making this video, I lost almost all of the pictures I took. Yeah, so but you can, for those who will be coming to Mulungushi later on, yeah, you can stick around on the channel. You'll find more videos later on. Yeah, and then now coming to a summary, we also have town campus, which is in Kabwe. The accommodation there, I've never been to town campus. Yeah, but I just heard. So there are hostels for females and males. So like we have Luena app and Lunga app. Yeah, and then Luena app for females and Luena app for males. And yeah, we also have the other one which is for females. Females Luena up, males Luena down. Okay. Yeah. So but for now, for you incoming first years, or if you are just watching this video to have at least information and stuff about Mulungushi, so for these they come in second year town campus. For those who be in the school of nursing and midwifery, we're going to talk more about this. Yeah. So just don't forget to tell me when you make it to second year. Livingstone campus, you can look around the channel. I made a video on accommodation. Yeah, so currently at Livingstone campus there are no hostels. We just have boarding houses. Yeah, so for those who will be doing pharmacy in second year, medicine and biomedical science, you are going to find more information on Livingstone campus. Yeah, I'll guide you through. Yeah, so that was it. And then quickly, how do you apply? So applying for accommodation, simply when you log in on the portal, you see where there's that part where it is written personal information, there is student election, there is timetable, there is payment. Yeah, and then down you are going to see apply for accommodation. Yeah, so you just click on apply for accommodation, and then it is going to give you an invoice. Like it will show you this room you are applying for, it is 3,100. Proceed to apply. You say yes. Yeah, and then now you click a province. So you can take note that clicking a province, it doesn't necessarily mean where you come from. That's no, because me I come from Lusaka. I also click Lusaka province. Me I come from Southern province. You click Southern province. So the provinces, they just show the categories of hostels. So if you have taken note that me I want Manyinga hostel, then you should click Northwestern where it is found. I don't know if it is in Northwestern. Yeah, so the provinces simply mean where you find the hostel. Yeah, so in this video, I didn't want it to be so long. Like I even show you the tutorial on how to apply. Yeah, so that was just a quick summary. Yeah, so if you have any questions, please comment on this video and tell me if it has been a bit helpful. Yeah, and what else would you like me to make a video on? Yeah, so otherwise, if you have specific questions, you want advice, like you have like a medical condition, yeah, like we can talk. You can always reach out. I'll gladly assist you, and my phone number is that one there. So you can always feel free to reach out. And you just mentioned that you got the line from a YouTube video, so that I have reference. Yeah, otherwise I hope you found this helpful. Yeah, so see you in the next video. You can check out for others on student loans and anything academics.